Greetings, guys. It's a nice and sunny Monday morning. Forgive me, guys. I know I was supposed to do this on Saturday, but I got so busy that I could not even do a video to update you on the progress here on the farm for the past week. But I'm happy that today I'm going to take you through on what we have achieved this week. There is quite a lot of what we have done, and right, so sit back and enjoy the ride. Now I'm going to take you through our achievements for the past 7 days. So guys, our video is sponsored by Camelot Bookkeeping Services. They offer same-day company registration in South Africa, in Zimbabwe, in Botswana. If you want to register your company, contact them. There's contact details on the screen right now, and all the services that they do. They have sponsored our video, and if you really like to shout out to your customers, you can reach out to me for sponsoring as well. So thank you very much for watching the video, and please enjoy the rest of the show. Right, so for our update for this week, here we have got our tomatoes. They're growing. I just need to do a little weeding there. And then our mustard, obviously, you know, this one we are already harvesting. And yesterday we harvested our first spinach from this section. We harvested our spinach from here, and we managed to get 2 bundles. Sold everything at church. So you see, yeah, it's growing. So this is the development for the past 7 days. We got some nice leaves that we could sell. Coming to our English giant rape nursery, we still have some more, but as you can see on these edges and on that section, we transplanted all the seeds that were on this side and this side. So we are expanding now our garden. Our pumpkins coming up well, growing well, but these ones, you see the leaves, those small leaves, they look a bit yellow. I don't know why they are looking yellow like that. And on this field, let me come to this side so that you can see properly. You can see on this side, I put a lot of manure here so that these can grow well. The growth was not very much pleasing, so I decided to put manure, and a lot of it. So our pumpkins are growing well on this side. Just look at that, very big, and as you can see from the side, yeah, it's growing big. Very soon we shall be eating our pumpkin leaves. Oh, I think I can see some flowers there. Oh la la, pumpkins coming. So here we transplanted our rape, English giant rape, and it seems it's setting in. Yeah, it's setting in. Next week I have to put some manure. Then another patch with the spinach. It's growing. Next week we will harvest again on this side, as well as that mustard we are going to harvest next week. So they will be first harvesting on this side. Do you remember my pepper that I planted 3 weeks ago? Oh, this is what germinated. Weeds. I don't see any single plant of pepper. I don't know what I did wrong, but I have to find out. But there's nothing coming out of this. Yeah, Nothing, only weeds. Weeds. But on this side, you can also see some weeds. I have this. Let me get it close. This one. This is okra. So I planted okra a week ago, and most of it is now germinated. It is germinated and it's on its way to give us some fruits. So you remember these 4 beds? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have spinach on these 4 beds. So we planted spinach. We are now witnessing it's germinating, but not much. You know, spinach takes a bit long to germinate, especially during summer like that. It's more of a winter crop. So it's taking a bit long to germinate, but it's coming out. It's coming out. Next week when I do an update, you will see it. Right now you can't see it from the camera. It's still small. And maybe you can see this one. See, that's it. And also this one. So this is how small it is. It's coming up. Next week it's going to be a bit bigger, and then you can see it from the camera. Then these are the 2 beds. We have transplanted again our English giant rape. These 2 beds, and I'm left with this one. So on this bed I'm going to put English giant rape, and also you can see this gap here. There's a tomato lane or tomatoes on this line going up, and then I have this ridge. So this space I'm going to put another bed for English giant rape, because I still have got a lot of seedlings there. You can see our tomatoes are already flowering. Yay, we have got some flowers. So I transplanted these tomatoes 2 weeks ago. Last week, it was last week, yeah. Last week on Monday. Last week Monday, and today is 7 days later. Look at them. I transplanted them last week Monday. Already had flowers. They spent much long time on the seed bed. That is why they are flowering now, as soon as I put them to the field. So I don't know, what can I do? Can I cut off these flowers, or I can leave them to flower? What can I do in this case? You can help me. I'm a first-time farmer, you know, so you can help me with advice on what to do. I have to do some weeding here, because these weeds here are growing wild. It's because we had rainwater about 2 weeks ago. It rained here, so that's why these weeds are now growing. They are very happy now with the watering that we do every day for our tomatoes. They also get water and then grow very fast. So this week I'm going to do some weeding here. That is my work. Let's go to our first crop, that is our mustard seeds, so you can see how far we are going. So here is another big heap of manure that I am collecting. So I go out with the wheelbarrow, collect manure, come here, use these 2 buckets and this metal rod to grind it to powder. Then I put it in the garden. So here I have some seedlings coming up. This is the mustard, broadleaf mustard, that is coming up. Only these 4 rows. But when I transplanted this one, I left these ones. so I decided to put seeds straight on the ground. Now the weeds are growing fast, so I've got a weed infestation here which I need to deal with this week so that my crops can enjoy. Look at this mustard. We've already harvested and made almost over 200 rand out of this. Yeah, almost 250 rand so far in just 1 week from this small area where we are harvesting our mustard seed. But there's something shocking that I don't know what to do now. Let me show you one plant. Now we don't use fertilizer, it's all manure and it's very big. The leaves at some places are very big, like here you can see these leaves very big and very soft. So we don't use fertilizers. And then our cucumber are blooming. I can see some flowers. Let me take you closer. See those cucumbers? They've got flowers, which means next week you'll see some little cucumbers. So here is what I was talking about. Can you see? It's flowering. So our mustard is started flowering, or it's called bolting. It has started bolting now. Yeah, this is a good example of one that is bolted. This one. So you can see the mustard is bolting now. And I understand once it goes into this stage, it will stop producing seeds, leaves. So I'm not going to keep this. Everything that bolts, then I take it out. Everything that is bolt, I take it out. And here's just an overview of everything. Seeds, everything is growing well here. Oh, right, we have tomatoes. I've shown you the first batch of tomatoes. Here is the second one. They are same age. So what I have to do is just to do some weeding, serious weeding, because the weeds are taking over. You can only see weeds instead of plants. So if you can help me to do some weeding, please come over and then we do weeding together. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to do another video again this week Saturday. This week Saturday we'll be updating you on the progress. So here's a hint of what we are going to do this week. We are going to do a transplant of this one first. We are going to transplant this one. As you can see, it's now big enough to transplant. It's it's Kovo, or kale. Yeah, we call it Kovo in our language, but in English it's kale. So we are going to put this kale right here. And you see this spring onion, they will come off, and then this seed bed is going to come off. I'm going to finish everything here. Then I put a bed for kale along here, and also let me zoom in. Can you see between here and there, this space I need to fill it up. There's empty spaces there that I need to fill up. So thank you very much for watching, and this video, as I've said earlier, is sponsored by Camelot Bookkeeping, and I am going to leave you with an advert here for what they do. So that's it, guys. Our farm is growing, and we have got these babies. We have black astrolog chickens. See that one? Very active and healthy. So I managed to get 6 of them just for a start. So overnight they stay inside the house. Then in the morning I take them out. Then they go around, eat. But I do give them extra food and water. So this one doesn't want to leave my hand. I don't know now why it is thinking I can perch on my hand. Hey, go! So here is clean water. I had to put new water. And you see what I used? It's just a plastic bottle for soft drinks. And I can buy drinkers and feeders, but why should I spend money when I can use this? Very simple. Now I have to place it inside here so that it doesn't get hot during the day. Right? And then I'll feed a mixed poultry feed. So it's time for breakfast. See, this guy is also eating here. That one seems not interested in food. This one is joined. This one. And look at it. Since everyone is now eating, you can see, enjoying their breakfast. Oh, nice.